Hey, my name's Steve, how's it going? I'm coming back to the site of my first Crossriver Rail video, and we're going to see what's changed. I've seen some pictures posted online that show that the demolition's actually come a long way, so let's have a look at what's different.
So as we peek over the fence here, the first thing that I notice is that you can see clear through to the brand new viaduct. The old station and the old embankment have been completely removed here. Looking to the left, we can see some foundations for the station platforms to the west of the station, and one of the sections had collected some water in the rains the days before. And panning around, we can see this section that's been completely excavated since I was here last. When I was here last, trains were still using the section of track over the old embankment, but some major track work was undertaken to reroute everything over to the new bridge that you see here, before the old section was demolished. Inconveniently, there was some concreting and paving works happening here, so you couldn't get around without doing a little detour. One of the ways to get around was this set of stairs, which also gives us a pretty good view over the construction site. From here we can see that some trenches have been dug and some drainage work is being installed here, but it doesn't look like any foundation work has started yet for the new bridge that'll go to the south of the station, or the station building that'll be in between the two bridges. On the detour around the construction work, I had a look at the main arena of the RNA showground, and between these stands is where we can get back to the construction site. From over this fence we can see the large space that's been opened up, and this is where most of the station will reside. We can see the extent of where the demolition went to here, and there'll be a new section of steel bridge over where I'm standing as well. And there were some more big puddles here from the rains that had happened over the last few days. Now, taking a look back to February 2023, we can see the huge amount of work has been done here. I think you also notice what a big solid barrier the old embankment was, and I think the new station design on the two viaducts that pedestrians will be able to walk under will be much more open and inviting. This is all that exists now of the old bridge. It was interesting to see old pipes and wires that came through it, and I'm sure it'll all be cleaned up soon. And this is part of the embankment that the bridge connected to. Up towards the old arrival station, these new overhead wire gantries had been erected when I was here last time, but the overhead wires hadn't been installed in the new section yet. This has all now been done with the track work that happened recently. And some of the platform here has been demolished, but a lot of the arrival station still exists. I'm not too sure if this larger section that was connected to the arrivals building is going to be demolished, because it still contains shops and toilets. And sitting nearby was this massive piling rig. I assume this will dig the foundations for the new bridge and the new viaduct structure. I guess they'd stored it up here out of the way while they were demolishing the station. So this is looking back from the old arrival station, and I assume more of this will be demolished over time. And I do wonder if this old retaining wall is going to be replaced. It's probably in about the right place, but I'm assuming they'll probably refresh it anyway. Now, across the tracks, behind the car park, there's a storage yard where they're storing pipes and other materials, and I thought these stands being stored here were a bit of fun. Looks like they're set up so people can spectate on the construction work. I'm sure they'd get a few takers if they sold tickets. And all these signals and track here were brand new. When I came here last time, the track hadn't reached this far and none of this had been connected, but all of that had happened with that big track possession a few weeks before. And we can see part of the old arrivals platform still exists, but this part here has been demolished. Now looking back at this section from February 2023 when I was here last, you can see how far the track extended. And back to the present day, you can see it's all been completed and nicely tamped, and you can see the check rails over the bridge there as well. And hopefully we'll start to see a lot of progress around here, with the new station and the new bridge starting to pop out of the ground in this area really soon.
Well, that was a bit of an update at everything that's happening at Exhibition Station. It's really exciting to see a lot of progress has happened, and it'll be good to see what happens over the next couple of months. Looks like all the demolition's finished, and we'll see the station start to come out of the ground soon. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment and a like on the video because that really helps YouTube to suggest it to other people. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.